Hey YouTube, we're back with another video on the little short shotgun. Uh, in the last video, I'm going to step in front of the camera here, and I hope I've actually got the camera set up to where you guys can actually see the top half of my head in this one. But that hot oil bluing, it worked okay on the barrel, you know, it worked okay there. But on the receiver, there was so much stainless in it that it just wouldn't take. And uh, since it was had paint on it already, and it was probably factory paint, I decided it'd be in my best interest to just go ahead and repaint it, and that's what we did. So, it is absolutely finished now, except for one little goof up on my part. Apparently the paint wasn't all that dry when I turned it over to do the other side, because I didn't paint it hanging from something like I should, because of being here in the house and all, and potentially getting paint all over something. I had it laying on that towel right there, and I messed up. But we'll just rub that back out, and I'm not even going to worry about filming that. We'll rub it back down and hit it again. But it's all done. Where we taped up at, we gotta taped up at, we gotta get the glue off of that. But it's all back together. Stock's back, which I may actually have gotten that thing on upside down, because it seems to fit a little off kilter. But you know, certainly without all that rust on it, it seems to work better. That side's always a little weird for me, but it works. Damn stiff ass hammer. But see, it works, so and this side actually looks pretty decent, for just a spray bomb paint job. I'm not sure how well you guys can see that, but there you go. Alright, I'm gonna lay this thing back down, but we're done with it. And could you imagine putting this thing in your hip and boom? It's actually, you probably want to hold it off to the side like that, but like I said, I'll never shoot this thing again. Again, it really has no practical use for me, so that's that. But anyway, as far as the restoration or destruction, or whatever we want to call it, it went pretty well. It's certainly not rusty anymore, and well, it does actually look fairly decent. I mean, I'm not happy with the hot oil bluing on that, because there's just so much stainless in that. But everybody else seems to think that it looks good. I showed it off to my neighbor, and soon as he saw it, I was like, well, I told him I'm not happy with it, And he's like, man, that's a good looking shotgun. And I'm sitting there, and I think some people commented in the comments on the first, what was it, 3 videos, I think, that they thought it looked pretty good. So that being said, and my dad, it's his gun, he's happy with it. So I'm just gonna fix that rough paint on that other side, and that's it. I'm done with it. Move on to some other project. I've got ideas, and I'm gonna go ahead and, well, first of all, I'm gonna light a cigarette. Y'all all know I smoke, so I ain't gonna try to hide it. But I don't know what the next video should be. I'm sure all y'all have seen, or at the very least heard of, those little butane Coleman stoves. I've got one of those that I want to do a review on, and actually come across some more old cast iron pans down in the house down there that I remember them now that I seen them, but I forgot that they were there at the house, you know. And so, well, you know how it is when you live in a place near 50 years. 50 years. Well, I'm not that old, but my parents, and then you collect a lot of dishes, and you might tend to forget about a few things. Well, they got shoved under a under an they got shoved in into a space under the cabinets there. You know, it was for storing dishes, I guess. I don't know, but they got shoved there, and the other dishes got shoved in there, and they got forgot about, and they rusted up. Which they're not as bad as some of the stuff I've found, but I've already in the process of restoring one, which it's about done. I started seasoning it tonight. It's a 10.5 inch Korea, yeah, I believe that one's Korean made, and it's not as it's cast iron, but it's not as heavy as American cast iron. And the little 8 inch or 6 inch or whatever it was I was using, I don't remember the size. Those are actually they're just a touch small for cooking a pound of meat in. So I'm gonna probably go to using that 10 inch or 10.5, I should say. And then I got another flat griddle that I want to restore as well. That one was probably one that has been around the house from when my mother and father were married, which that's been almost been gone 3 years now, maybe longer than that. I know I'm bad. I can't remember when my mother passed away, but I certainly want to restore that. Come across, well, the stove's behind y'all, so you can't see it, but down there in the storage space under the oven, I found my mother's flat griddle in there. So I said grandmother. I hope I did anyway. I hope that I'm hoping that I can just clean it up and not have to restore it because it's not in bad shape. So then I may have to hold off a little longer on the pocket knife restoration because I'm not sure that I've actually got the pivot pin for the blades. I'm not entirely certain that I'm going to be able to knock that pin out without, because it's a brass pin. I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to knock that pin out and actually get it back in there without doing more destruction than I would than anything. So kind of nervous about that. But all right, I guess that's going to end this video, y'all. Y'all saw the shotgun, and that's that. Leave comments or whatnot for me, and we'll see where things go from there. Yeah, I meant to say, and I think I forgot. For the few people that actually watch my videos, leave me a comment and tell me what y'all would like to see. Would y'all like to see more cast iron brought back, or would y'all rather see the pocket knife restoration? And my dad's also mentioned he's got some old cast iron corn hullers and like something else, a corn huller and like a corn grinder or something. I can't remember what he said. He wants me to do the vinegar thing with those. Would y'all be interested in seeing that? If so, get in the comments and let me know. I guess I don't have enough subscribers to do a community post and there's a rat over there. I guess I don't have enough subscribers to do a community post and let people kind of vote on what they want to see. So, oh well. But y'all let me know in the comments, I guess. the cornholers, you know, they won't be seasoned or nothing. I'll probably just, you know, de-rust those and hit them with some paint. Maybe if the if they've got a wooden handle on them for, you know, cranking them. If that's wood, I'll redo the wood on that, and that's, you know, there's not going to be a whole lot to those. But all right, get in the comments. Let me know what y'all want to see next. All right, good night, YouTube.